So, Buffet, let's be honest. We played and we won the game, but let's be honest, Buffet, today's game, it was something. So, obviously, I'm not going to speak much in terms of the first half, but I'm going to speak a lot about the second half because I've seen a lot of things that were happening. To be honest with you, Buffet, I was not happy with the performance of Abachita. First things first, the lineup was okay the way I thought it would. Okay, this lineup was going to work for us, but it seemed like it did not work for us. Because Tolly game somewhere around there is something, close to the halftime. So for me, I saw there were a lot of mistakes, creativity too. We were lacking in the middle of the park. I don't know, maybe it's because of communication, Bibangazwani or what. I'm not too sure entirely, but I saw Mfundo Vilakazi, being seen at that position. So maybe I was mistaken when it comes to Mfundo, playing at number 10. So yeah, it is what it is, Buffet, but we are going to see how we are going to improve in terms of that. But when we made those substitutions, everything changed in terms of the game. First half, even though me today Parati, I don't think I've missed much. For me, it was it was lacking, man. There's a lot that was lacking. But second half, that's where we started to see, a lot of changes. Ujablo Plum, I think he was playing very well. I don't know if he got substituted or Bakipebani Epafitu and Kolel. I'm frustrated. But anyways, we did win. As I'm speaking with you, we have about 28 points, which if ever we didn't lose some of the points that we talked about, we are sitting or cruising nicely. Lapago number 3, with top 3 spot. But unfortunately, things did not go according to plan. And Nakona probably we would have taken the number 2 spot because maybe, just maybe, in terms of dreaming. But anyways, yeah, I was not happy with the first half. Second half, I was happy. And we have to be honest, Buffet, too. Maccabi Dilepo is a special player. He's a special player. He's someone that we need to protect at all cost. I saw Jelly Chavani, refusing to give us, some of the obvious fouls. I was not too happy, to be honest. I was not too happy, but at least I'm happy with the 3 points. Finally, we've managed, to get some very much needed 3 points. That was crucial. It's very important. But we are far away. Maybe we might finish the season about number 5 or even number 4. I'm not too sure, but we are so far away. So our tactics in terms of the coach, I think he was trying out something new. Like I thought, I just want to see if ever we start to Rangasheva Viro and then we bring in Ashley Dupreez as a sub, because you saw the last game and it has worked. For me, I believe it has worked, unlike, having Ashley Dupreez as a starter. And Maccabi Lepo, I'm happy, but so far, I feel like he's the only player who understands the assignment, who understands the danger zone. The only problem that he has, sometimes, chances, he doesn't do it. Yes, I understand there are some chances where he needs to use the danger area, but sometimes unok by one a boxing. I'm sorry about that. Unok by one a boxing, and when he's supposed to shoot, he doesn't do it. Instead, Ushanje soft touch, which is something I still don't understand. Maybe says I'm a practicer or tugiwe, I don't know. But as time goes on, I hope confidence and build up on that so that we can be able to score more goals. Lilepo should have scored about, I don't know how many goals this season, but so far, ever since he joined us actually, not the whole season. I think he joined us the second half of the season, which is now January during the transfer window. But for now, I think he should have been like 4 or 5 goals. The way Bengatalanga corner, even the way he had some of the chances which he did not use. So hopefully they are going to learn more. But one thing I'm happy about, he is currently the only player he does understand the danger zone. How is it used? How should we use it? Because you saw those passes that were done by him, and then he made sure in the final third we score, and we scored. Ashley Dupreez scored Buffet too. I think I'm loving this new Ashley Dupreez because of how he moves and everything. You can clearly see when we have him, there's something special about him. So definitely I'm loving it. big ups to him. I'm happy with his performances. We saw Rangashavaviro. I don't want to talk much. I don't want to talk much because it would feel like I'm criticizing him. But we've talked about this. You know, when you're a player and you turn Mzimba, it's gonna be a problem. There are a lot of chances he could have scored, but because he had to rotate Mzimba, which is, I don't know how to explain it. You need to be flexible. You understand? If you understand me, then you will understand Uti. Definitely as a striker, you need to be flexible, which Rangashavaviro unfortunately doesn't have those capabilities. It's not like Uzenzile, I understand. It's just something that he doesn't have. So for me, probably we should, or we can let him go. And speaking of letting him go, I did find out to go to Rep Frosler, since he has improved, they say they are going to give him, a contract. Probably, I don't know. I'm not sure how many years, but definitely they're going to give him a new offer on the table. They are busy drafting it, and then maybe we might see him, stay for at least maybe another 2 or 3 years. But so far they are happy with his performances. And then we go to Edmilson Dove. I think we saw Dove being substituted, or Pumile. I don't remember clearly. Like I've said, I'm frustrated. Dove Bafetu. For me, I love the guy, but I think come end of the season, we should probably let him go because injury it's a bit too much. It's a bit too much, and we will be asking a lot from him. But nevertheless, Bafetu, he does a great job when it comes to that left back position. Even though he's a centre back, he plays exceptionally well. Beautiful football from Dove Bafetu. But I feel like Sizompula, we are going to destroy him to the factory, or to the point where he will no longer be able to even walk. So for me, I think that injury that he sustained, it's a bit too much. It's a bit too much. He might not even come back anytime soon because manje, ayaqala futhi ama-cramps. So it's just a matter of time where we play, a big team. Maybe manje nje la ku-Nedbank Cup, we might end up playing maybe Sundowns or even Orlando Pirates, some of those teams. Or this game we are supposed to play Stellenbosch FC. They have speedy players. So for me right now, I'm frustrated. I don't know what is going to happen because we are playing 8. I think it's on Saturday or somewhere around there. Let me just quickly check. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated. Yeah, this Saturday we are playing against the Stellenbosch FC. We might even get knocked out on the Nedbank Cup Bafetu because we don't have a depth. But on the bright side, we might have some other players, coming back. I'm not too sure Usbonga Sanmiteto, but he might be coming back. Even Wandile Duba, we might get to see him this Saturday, but I'm not too sure. And I've heard someone ask me about Edson Castillo, and in terms of Edson Castillo, I think they're still waiting on his fitness, but I'm sure Bafetu, we're going to see more of him, especially next season. This season, not so much, but next season we are definitely going to see much more that we need to see in terms of Edson Castillo. Bafetu, let me just quickly wrap up this video. It's already late. It's 10, so I will upload this video manje on 10 angazi again on what time, but it's already late. Let's talk more about everything kusasa. Let's hope I will have a chance to make sure we talk more about this game tomorrow, maybe in the morning or afternoon, lunch, maybe later on. I don't know. It will depend on whether I will have good time to make sure that we talk about everything. For now, let me just go to sleep. I appreciate the 3 points, and understanding that some of our players it's just that it's gonna take time. But I'm happy with coach trying out to experiment and see, okay, does this work, or what works. So far I'm happy we found something that works, even though we did not have some of the players. So yeah, let's talk much more about this tomorrow. Peace.